Hi, I wanted to show you the progress with the Tdeck firmware I've been developing in MicroPython. So going directly to the changes, now we've got 3 tabs here. You can see that. These 3 tabs basically represent the 3 sort of protocol, but maybe it's, yeah, protocols, which is the first one is where all the nodes allowing lxmf messages show. The second tab is where the nomadnet nodes appear. And the third tab is the rnsh nodes, where they appear here and you can connect to them. So I'm particularly proud with this SSH client, well, rnsh client actually, because it allows me to connect to a Linux box through a LoRa. So currently you can see I'm connected, you can see here, sorry, I'm connected through LoRa. And I've got an announcement from a local rnsh listener, which I'm running on a Raspberry Pi in my local network. But this box is accessible only through LoRa and a transport node connected to the same box. The transport box has our node connected to it. So if I click, you can see it's linking and connecting to the box. Makes a handshake, and it should log in. Just a second. It's not of the LoRa is not of the fastest thing on the world. And there you go. You can see the bash shell appearing. So we are logged in as pi, user pi here. And if I type, for example, ls, I can see the structure of the directory, the home directory. There you go. So you've got a lot of files, and I've been doing some other things, and you can basically you can send any not fee, should be free, any commands which you normally use on SSH, and they just appear. So you have to have in mind, obviously, that LoRa is not the fastest. It's not the fastest medium, so there should be some lag. But in general, I tried to apply a terminal emulation VT100 to this screen, to this client here. So there's a lot of things missing, but you can basically see that if you want to do some simple stuff, you can do that via LoRa. And the other thing which you have to have in mind here is the screen of Tdeck is only I think it's 320 width, so you can't fit the normal 80 column VT100 screen. So I have added change of the font. So if you click on the trackball, you can change the font here, and by just cycling it, I think we should go to something smaller like this. Yeah, it's barely readable. But if you want to show something which you need to definitely fit on this screen, you can do that. But let's go back to something more readable. So that's the bigger one. Yeah, so this is fairly readable, and this is for rnsh. So basically, yeah, you can log on and do whatever stuff you do normally on SSH session. Right, so let's go back to the messaging. So I think I showed image transfer over LoRa and reticulum, but here I can show you again because I think I made the correct settings on the camera node, and now it can show I think fairly realistic colors, having in mind the low quality of the camera in general. But yeah, okay, so we can send the keyword image to the camera, and let's see how quick it will take a picture and send it over to us. So just look carefully on the top center. Hopefully the camera can send us the image. This is real time. I'm not going to cut it off. So the camera is actually a camera node is LoRa only, and it's located in my garden, and there you go. So you can see that it starts sending the packets. So it's 33 packets, and it's sending what, seventh packet out of 33. The funny thing is, if you take picture during the day and there are a lot of details on the image, then the size of the image is I don't know, around 14-15 kilobytes, and that's roughly that amount of packets, like around 33. So we just need to wait for all the packets to arrive. And the same counter is also applied to any resource receiving and sending. I think actually just for receiving is allowed. But anyway, if you want to send a voice message, there will be the same counter. And there you go. So it's 14K image. So if I select it like that with the trackball, and if I click it, there you go. You can see my garden. Yeah, it's fairly realistic color, to be honest, for 640 by 480 resolution camera. Yeah, so I think it's fine. I'm going to go and show the camera node now. This is the camera node, which is connected to the solar power. There's some other remnants of other stuff here, but it's basically run only by solar power through the charge controller. It's enough for it during the day, so it's fine. And yeah, this is it. But before that, actually, it's a good idea. Let me show you how you can switch the interfaces. So currently we are on LoRa, so we need to go to settings and turn on TCP. Now the Wi-Fi of the ESP33S3 is connected, so I've got my IP. Just the TCP interface is not connected, so I need to connect it now. It defaults to my public node, the backbone interface. So I'm just going to connect to it, because we will be able to see a lot of traffic coming on, and anytime now. There you go. It starts receiving the announces from the public interface, and yeah, there's a few nomadnet nodes appearing also. So let's go to Amber Hubs, so you can see how the rendering of the pages is happening. So again, the problem of the small resolution display is that you don't see the nice rendering, but yeah, you can see normal text, and you can click on links. The the next and previous, it's basically shortcuts to the links. So if you go if you press N, it will click on the next link. Yeah, let's try another. Let's see this unhosted portal, for example. Not sure. There's a lot of nomadnet pages. This one is a bit more simpler. So welcome guest, please log in. I won't log in. Let's sourbe node. Let's try this one. Welcome. This node fonts a small reticulum transport fleet. Yeah, so you can see basically it renders really good for the size of the display, and it's nice to have something mobile where you can just go on and use that. And obviously you've got the normal lxmf list. So this is what I was going to show you about the new additions and the interface. So TCP is working, LoRa is working, and these two are the most extensively tested by me. Obviously it supports UDP, but I haven't tested that thoroughly on the Tdeck. Otherwise, on the main micropython-reticulum, it's being tested, but not that extensively. It works. At least a month ago it worked, but I haven't tested it since then. But yeah, so this firmware is available as one single bin file. So if you want to go on and just download it and flash it on your Tdeck and have a test, I think it's becoming a really feature-rich firmware. And if you're not looking for high speed and performance, you can use that. Otherwise, you can wait for firmwares made in C or C++. But this one, for me, I think it's usable, and you can really change it yourself if you like, because it's MicroPython. The critical things are done in C, like the decryption and some other stuff about the network connected to computationally heavy tasks. So these are done in C as modules, but all the interfaces and everything else, it's MicroPython, so you can change everything. Okay, so this is from me. Thank you.